college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Rumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Tulane's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. You get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Hot over the middle. It's Turner.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Turner. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Here's the 2nd down play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They trap him for a sack.
Well, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. Not even
trapped again in the pocket.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt marked down about the 30.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Throwing off play action. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw again. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throw.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Fair catch made at the 40. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
It's a shotgun run call. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The receiver grabs it. Great move in the open field. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, we're going to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Across the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Powers through the tackle. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. On the move now. Gets loose.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
The tight end has got it. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Fighting off the defender. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They're set now to try the PAT.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Georgia, 35. Tulane, 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Frazier.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Howard. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. QB keeps it himself. Did not get there, and now he's going to bring out 4th down and 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tulane. They connect for 6.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Bringing it out. It's White. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. That one play has split field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a
touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Now the offense is set up with a short field. To the air, it's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's a quarterback keeper. He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Back to throw. It's Howard. On the run, going to heave it downfield. He makes the grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been a...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Ends out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Finds an open target on the left side.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build from the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial